people.
Hey guys.
All right.
Welcome back to our channel, Riding with Nanda
Nate.
and Alita.
All right.
We got it without rehearsing.
First time.
So, we just came on here real quick to let you know what's been going on since we became full-time riding in Nanda. And what's
We're
going on,
gonna
babe?
just share a little bit about what we went through since we had Nanda. Little ups and downs. I mean, we had a lot of downs, but now we're going up though.
And
things are getting better.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to moving forward. Nate
yes.
be retiring
Soon.
very soon.
We're gonna be starting our journey on the states of the United States. But we're gonna try to see as much as we can.
Yes.
Vacationing and
where are we going?
well, we're not too sure right now, but we're gonna try to put together a map to see where we're gonna be. But really, I don't like to let out little surprises like that right now. I just like to let you all see where we're at when we're there.
That's right. You just have to stay tuned
Yes.
and keep watching so you can see each of our, wherever we go,
On our little journey.
you'll be with us on our journey.
Definitely. We're gonna leave you guys out without a doubt.
Absolutely.
And let you in on everything. And you notice that I do have a new look. I'm used to being a clean-faced person, nothing but the mustache and trim, but
I like
I'm with
it.
the full beard. My wife suggested that I should do it. I like it and she loves it, so I think I made the right choice with it. It showed that I'm an old rusty mud jumper though, but it's cool though.
yeah, I like it a lot. So, I did do a little bit of changes. I want to do a before and after. I did do a tour of Nanda when we first got her, so
Right.
you know what she looked like
Before. We made some changes, but we're not done yet. When we really completely done with the changes, then we're gonna let you see the after.
Yeah. I was advised not to paint the cabinets, so I'm not gonna do that.
Once you see the cabinets in the way it looks now, you're gonna agree with the suggestion to not paint it.
Yeah, so I'll be okay with that. I do want to get curtains and and covers for our booth.
Yes.
And just there's a few more changes I need to make. By us being full time, we run the generator a lot.
Right.
We run a generator a lot for AC mostly. We mostly turn it on to also charge our batteries up. So I would like to get solar.
We're gonna get solar.
I would like to get solar.
Because that's gonna save on the generator usage, and we don't have to worry about the batteries being ran down or overcharged. Because the solar panel with the monitor, it's gonna monitor the battery, make sure that they're fully charged at all times.
Right.
So we won't have to worry about are we gonna have any power when we get to this place or that place, and when we boondocking. We do a lot of boondocking. I mean, sometimes we do the campground. We never yet went to a full hookup campground. I'm gonna want to do that. We're gonna do it soon,
we're gonna try that with the hookup to the water and
the electricity,
sewer and electricity.
Right.
That's a full hookup.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. We're going to on our journey.
Yeah, we've been hooked up to electric only.
Yeah.
But Nate has to dump. How you feel about dumping?
Well, I mean, that's a man's job. I'd rather not see a woman go out there and dump and do the filling. I'll do that. That's no problem. I don't got used to it. I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started doing it, I was lost. I hooked it up totally wrong, and once I let that valve go, the whole inside cabin was flooded with that mess. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
I was like,
yes.
I had to clean it out though. Had to get it back to the fresh scent and hook the hose up right this time, But that first time, that was a disaster. But I got it down packed right now though.
Right.
The best thing about this whole situation though, this whole be living thing. I'm getting ready to retire. I mean, I'm retiring. I don't have to say I'm going on vacation. I got to go back to work. No, when we go, we going. You know, no more going back to work. No more doing anything but just enjoying our lives.
Yeah, we could just go from one state to the next.
Yeah,
or
we're gonna travel.
One city to the next and travel, go where we want. That's the part I'm really looking forward to. I don't even care if we parked into a rest stop or a Walmart parking lot.
Right,
you know?
right.
But the thing is, we will be in a different Walmart parking lot, you know, or a different rest stop.
And the thing about it though, we're gonna be enjoying.
Yes.
See, we enjoying this city life here, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. You know, me going to work and we, you know, doing a full-time RVing. But like I said, I'm getting ready to retire. We're gonna be doing a full-time RVing without me having to run back and forth to work.
Yeah,
because that's a problem with. It's no problem with me parking right there by the job, and all I got to do is get up and walk right up the pavement to the job.
Yeah.
You know, and I can fill the water up from the job because you know it's a big plant. You know.
Yeah,
but it's
thing
no
is,
dumping.
we also, because we working, you know, we don't spend a whole lot of time together.
Right,
you know, I mean, even though, you know, it's easier for him to get to work and we're right there, you know, so he have more time. It's just when he's at work, I'm still here, you know, by myself. He come for lunch, you know, he come for lunch breaks and, you know, he's right there, you know, I'll stop in, you know, and have lunch together or breakfast together or something. So I do like that. It's just that, you know, I want to, you know, share and do things with my husband. So that, you know, him having to go to work have been a little deterrent in us getting and doing some of the things that we want to do. You know, like, okay, we're gonna drive out to, even if we want to go to the park, you know, like, oh man, and we gotta come back on Saturday. We're gonna drive all the way out there, gas, and that. Y'all saw how much the gas was, right?
Wow, I know you checked that video out. I was pumping and pumping and pumping. Like, wait a minute, is this thing gonna stop? I'm waiting for it to click. And I mean, once it got full, I squeezed a little bit more in there, but I found out that wasn't a good thing to do. So I would just let it go. Once it stopped on full, I'm gonna just leave it on and let it go. You know. Next time we need to put gas in there, I just put more gas in there.
And that was from basically an empty tank.
Yes.
So I mean,
it was pretty close to empty.
Try not to let our tank get empty.
I don't like to let it go past quarter
tank.
You know?
And besides, if we have less than a quarter tank, our generator don't run. So
no. And it caused a lot of complications though when it's like that.
We're learning though. I mean, actually, we're learning as we go. We're learning what the battery charges and, you know, a lot of things that we have hooked up to the engine battery, which is pretty good, you know. So we hook our TV up there, we charge our stuff up there, and you know, it's good.
The good thing about the batteries though, and like I was saying, when we first got Nanda, we was lost, and we was also told that the batteries that we had in the house batteries, they were brand new. But he wasn't lying about the battery being brand new. It just wasn't a house battery. The engine battery is brand new. So we went and bought 2 brand new batteries for the house battery. So, you know, we good with the batteries. They can just, whenever they run down, they can be charged up, you know. Because those house batteries are meant to be charged like that.
Right.
The engine batteries, we can go ahead and give it a kick. We're from the house batteries and go ahead and keep on going, you know.
Yeah, the house batteries do a lot, you know, as far as, you know, getting our lights and, you know, with, what else?
The lights and the hot water.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
the water tanks.
We make sure the propane tanks are full, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we got that one propane tank, we got to make sure that's full. Because sometimes if you're not paying attention to it, it'll get away from you because it did that with us. You know, and it was like, wow, you know, it cost like, what, $30-something to get full? You know, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to let that get down like that. See, we got to stop paying attention. See, from me working And my wife's doing the things that she's doing to, you know, try to keep and maintain for us to get ready for this road trip that we're going to take. It takes a lot of planning. You know, it takes a lot of getting ready. It takes a lot of us maintaining to make sure we got things right. Like now, we got to get the solar panel. I want to go ahead and get a new awning because the awning that we have is old. It's weather beaten, so you know we're gonna have to put a new one up there. I priced one and found out how much it would cost to install it and to have a brand new, you know, awning on it. So we're gonna definitely do that, take care of that.
And again, y'all, you know, even though you know we live in this luxurious life in an RV and a
nice
recreational vehicle, you know, this is not recreational for us. You know, this is our home.
It is.
This is our home. This is our transportation. You know, this is
everything.
This is our place. You know what I mean?
We got to make sure we maintain and keep it up because
that's right.
We'll be out if we don't.
Right. You know, this ain't just no vacation and then go back home. You know, this is it. You know,
we got to keep it together. You know. But here's my thing though. When we first, you know, here's the thing that I like about a full-time living and working. At first, I used to have to go home to the apartment to be with my wife. By the time I got home, I'm so tired. You know, she had to go to work when I got home. She had to go to work. So when I get home, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. You know, when I get up, she's working and she's getting off work, and I got to go to work. So we barely spend time with each other. So this right here, we on the job. She with me all the time, 24/7, except for when I'm working. You know, I come from, like she said, I come off the job and I come and eat lunch. Sit right here with her and eat lunch. Sometimes I come here early enough and wake up and watch it, you know, have breakfast with her, you know, because she still be sleeping. I'll be like, okay, you know, time to get up. I don't drink coffee, but I come here and eat breakfast with my wife, you know, enjoying that time with her. You know, and that's the main thing that I'm loving about this is because I can spend more time with my wife and don't have to worry about, you know, having to going back home from out here, out off the job and sitting and spending a little bit of time watching TV. I'll be asleep before that show or whatever go off, and she'll be talking to me and I'm sleeping, you know. But it's still, we see each other.
Yeah, but once we retire, you know? Which is so soon, and we can't wait, you know, we can get on a schedule together. We, you know, we sleep at the same time, we wake up at the same time. We, you know, be able to
do whatever we're gonna do to that day.
Get done during the day
together.
Yes, any day. It don't have to be on a Saturday only, which is today is Saturday.
See, here's the plan, and this is what we're doing right now. We have to plan to get everybody together, both sides of the family together, so we can go ahead and have our dinner or say our little goodbyes, because we're going to be gone for a while. And it ain't no me going nowhere and have to say, oh, wow, I got to rush back and get back to work. You know, ain't going to be none of that. We're going to be gone and be gone. You know, we're going to be gone for a while. We may hit back in Maryland and, you know, come to see everybody again or something like that, but our plans is to live on the road. You know, we're going to be doing what we do, you know.
I was just, you know, trying to map out, you know, destinations that we can go to and places, states to go to and stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, we're going to go all across the country. But I do not want to go in the mountains.
I don't think I would like that either.
I don't want to. I just looked at a video where, you know, one of the, a van lifer was in the mountains, and you know, and she was terrified. Even though it was beautiful, I would love the scenery, but it was beautiful. I can't ride. I can't drive up through those mountains. So I need to plan my routes around the mountains.
She said she saw bears.
Yeah.
The wildlife, I'm not gonna.
I want to go to Yellowstone. You know, I know they got bears and wildlife there.
We're gonna have to get some bear spray or something. I'm not fooling with no bears. Bears are unpredictable in their own habitat. You know, if they come like sometimes you see the bears in the city digging in people's trash cans. Okay, you can scare them. In their habitat, you're not scared them. They're gonna come at you, no doubt about it, you know. But you gotta have somewhere safe. And I'm gonna tell you something. the doors on cars and RVs, they can pull them off just like somebody breaking a toothpick because they got that strength, you know? I'm not trying to sit there and wait for him to try to get a chance to do that. If I got some bad spray, he going to be a bath-taking motor scooter, you know, because I'm going to drench him. But I hope that hopefully we don't have to go through none of that.
Yeah,
the little chipmunks
is not our thing necessarily.
Wildlife
not
camping.
The forest, you know.
We did a
video about the forest too. I mean, when we rode up to the forest and
we did one. We stayed there, you know. Stayed a couple days there.
Yeah.
What we did was we went and dumped there first and filled up our tank. Then that weekend or that week, we stayed for like what, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed there for 3 days, and it's nice. You know, it's very exciting. I like it. So
but there ain't no wandering around and hiking and tent camping and stuff like that.
See, we're preparing ourselves right now. During the time that I announced to my job that I was going to retire, we were practicing on camping and, you know, hooking up and all that. So that's how we learned so much about our RV here now. And we know a lot about it. You know, we want to do a lot more things to do.
Moving.
I've been doing little, you know, handyman work on things. I did some stuff on the outside to secure it more better and make it more safer, you know, by adding cameras all around it. You know, ain't no way you stepping around this RV ain't going to be picked up by a camera. You know, we got them everywhere.
Cameras.
I got a sensor light right at that door. You come near that door, the light coming on. Camera pick you straight up, you know. So this is my thing of being safe while I was working and my wife's there. You know, chilling and doing what she's doing, working or whatever. But I'm gonna.
You talking about like cleaning?
Right, doing what you're doing here. But my thing is, no matter how you put it, we're gonna be secure. We're gonna be safe. There's other things that are down there make sure we're safe, but we're gonna just be us. You know, we just enjoy our lives. We're gonna visit family members that lives out of state. You know what I mean? We'll get to them, but right now we're gonna just do us. Right. And if we make it to them, we'll make it to them and stop and say hello and chill for a minute or two, and then keep it moving. You know, we got family members everywhere. You know, my side and my wife's side. You know what I'm saying? Both of us together. So, I mean, speaking on the RV living, full-time living, I love it. Because I never was the type of person that wanted to stay in no one spot. I never wanted to, and this been going on for a long time. I never wanted to stay into an apartment and be just there every day, going home, coming out, going to work, going home. You know, I didn't like that. I want to move. If I'm ready to move, I want to move. And I moved a lot, but I don't want to talk about that moving. I want to talk about being in our home and taking our home wherever we want to take it. The house, the same thing, you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to buy a house and be stuck in the city or where the state where you at, and then you got to go ahead and take a vacation, but you coming back to that house, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like your neighbors, I don't have to worry about that right now. Me and my wife, we don't have to worry about that now. If we don't like our neighbors, we just go and take our ride and just get in the front and pull off. You know, you go somewhere else where somebody else is better. Where we feel comfortable and safe and happier. You know, that's what this life is all about, being happy and enjoying yourself and doing what you want to do. Because a lot of people, I can assure you right now, a lot of people may be knocking it, but I can tell them, from me to them, you won't know how good it is until you tried it. See, everything we had in that apartment is right here in this RV. Everything. What I mean by everything, I mean from the bed that we had. We took the mattress off of the bed that we had in that apartment, the big queen size memory foam fluffed up mattress, and put it in this RV, and it fit in here snug as a glove. You know what I mean? It's
a video on that too.
Yeah, we did a video on that, and then we got a microwave just like in the apartment. We got a 3-burner hot stove. We got a conventional oven. We got a refrigerator, top and bottom refrigerator, top freezer. You know what I'm saying? You got a bathroom with a full shower. You know, toilet, porcelain toilet, just like in the apartment. Everything that's in the apartment, you see us, we sitting in our living room now, in the booth, sitting there making this video. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing. Only thing different about this is we can get in the front seat and drive it where we want to.
Yeah, that we have us.
You know,
we have the engine and the
we got a big motor.
Motor that we
You know
can
what I'm
move,
saying?
right?
Big engine that we can go and do whatever we want to
That's
do.
about
Take
the
it wherever we
only
want to take it.
difference, yeah.
That's the only difference between that apartment and this RV.
Oh, and if the slide is out,
Wow, the slide, when we can let the slide is huge.
mm-hmm.
Telling you, that's why I said we did the right thing by getting this. And the person that sold it to us, I thank him, and I'm gonna keep on thanking them for giving us the opportunity to buy this, because this is what we wanted here. We were talking about RV, living in RVs, and we were looking at the price of them. We could not beat this price here. And I'm telling you, he kept it up. We put a couple of dollars into it because we want to. It was one thing we probably thought we needed to get fixed, and it was the exhaust, and we found out we didn't have to get nothing done. We didn't need no new exhaust. He just had to tighten up something on that exhaust.
Right.
And that was done. That was it. You know, but the money that we put in here, we put in it because we want to. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do, because maybe change it to where it's going to be Nanda. You know, and like we know, like if you watching our video, you know what Nanda means. You know, there's Nate and Alita, right?
N is for Nate, and
A
is for
Alita.
Anita.
Yeah, see, that's
So
that's
you're
us.
riding with
You're
Nate
riding
and
with
Alita.
us. Enjoying the life.
And we just named our RV Nanda.
We're gonna share a lot of places we go with you guys, though.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
We're gonna share a lot of places we go and little activities that we do. But everything that we do, fun-wise, or if we're going through some hard things or something like that, we'll share with you guys. We're not gonna hide nothing back, because this is you riding with us.
Yeah.
You know, you're a part of the family now. You know.
We're gonna share it all: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. And I remember coming from work, my wife's watching the videos on RV living. And then, you know, we were doing this for like a couple years, and I was like, okay. Now, I actually wanted to do it a long time ago. I just wasn't sure that, you know, she was into it. But after I saw her watching the videos like that, and she was like, I'm ready to get one. I said, you sure? She was like, yeah, I'm sure. I said, okay, you find one of them. Now I put that money up for it, though, you know what I mean? Here we are.
Yep.
You know, just as simple as that. Here we are. And I love it. And she loves it. So both of us loving it together cannot go wrong, you know. It's me and my baby.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so we just wanted to get on here just to let y'all know that, you know, we're still here, and we're still enjoying it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just know that, you know, soon when Nate retired, things are going to be a little bit more adventurous, more experiences, more exciting, because we have more time to
do what we want to do,
to move and, you know, and do some stuff,
and don't have to worry about I gotta get some rest so I can go to work, you know. I mean, those Sundays, put it like this, in my Sundays, you know, it's almost like I just get one day off, and that's that Saturday. It's today, because tomorrow I would still have to prepare myself to go to work that night. Because I start work 2 o'clock in the morning, so I got to get myself ready that night to go to work that Sunday. But here's the good thing about it: I can leave. I used to leave out the house. It's no lie. I used to leave out the house to drive to work like 11:30 at night to get there at least by 12:30. But now I can just leave out here 5 minutes before I have to punch in, because I'm right there. I'm right. All I got to do is walk up the pavement. I'm on the job, you know. Since we had Nanda, that's all I had to do for the past couple months. But you know, I ain't gonna have to do that pretty soon, because let me tell you something. This last week, that Punch Out Friday, ain't gonna be no more going back to work. I'm gonna say bye to everybody that I dealt with there, and that's it, you know.
Yeah,
we're gonna be chilling.
You know, we're gonna say, you know, our goodbyes, take some pictures with our family.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, technology these days, you can still FaceTime. You can video
see where we at
call
now,
and
right?
stuff like that. We could do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, just like I'm going to ask y'all, I asked them, subscribe to my channel,
Yes.
so you can see what's going on. Y'all
Yes,
can
you
keep
got
in
it.
touch that way, too.
It's a family affair. We
Yeah.
all together. And
Yeah.
I say this for the to the RV family.
Mhm.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're joining. We joined, put it like that. We got a lot of RV friends. There's a lot of people that we followed on RV living, full-time living, that inspired us to do what we're doing now.
Mhm.
And to know how to do it and the places to go to do it. Put it like this here, the pros and cons. We watched all of that.
Mhm.
So we know
we
the ups and
already
downs,
knew what to expect. We already
Yes.
knew that we would have to do some dumping. We
Yeah.
already knew that we might have some, issues, and
Yeah.
we still may have more,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're going to be driving more, and
Yep.
and you actually
Lot of
driving
places.
your house around,
Yeah.
so you can
You
expect
gotta
some.
be careful.
Yeah, you can expect some issues and stuff with your vehicle, but
Mhm.
Google, YouTube.
Beautiful, because they saved
Thank
you a lot of cash.
Thank you.
Because there's some things that I watched and I do it myself, but I'll tell you, I ain't young. And I'm not climbing up there to change that on, and I'll tell you that much now. I let somebody no. I let somebody else do that. I look at the trouble.
I think that we
Let
can
me
pull
tell you
it
something.
down. I think we can let it down. Take it off. Take the things off.
You got to put a lock on it when you let it down, so the arm don't fall all the way down.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, here I ain't gonna go do all that. I'll let somebody else do it. I'll buy the awning and let somebody else install it. Even if I can get them to install it at the place I buy, that'd be even better. It ain't gonna take long for them to do it. I want them to do it and do it the way it's supposed to be done, and not have to worry about me falling out with raggedy knee behind off no ladder or nothing like that.
And one thing, I guess an awning would be good to have, but to me, that's like at the bottom of the list for me.
Well, it is. It is. We can do it.
Because I
It can
really
be.
would,
It can be.
because this RV was a rental. They have
They used
rented
to
it
rent that out.
So it has a lot of modifications. So if you go online and you look up this particular RV, the Sunseeker by Freelander, it's not going to have the same stuff on there as
What we got here.
yeah, because this has a lot of different modifications. And
We
we're learning
changed some of it
stuff.
back to where it's supposed to be.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the important thing we changed back. We went on YouTube and checked out how to do it, and some things I already knew how to do. So we changed it back to where it's supposed to be. But it's just some little things that we need to go ahead and get done. You know what I mean? It's no problem. Put it like this here. We was out one day. I'm telling you, my wife ain't driving in no rain and in no windy weather. So look, it was storming so bad and windy as I don't know what. I kept driving because I know I couldn't stop. We on the road. We can't stop nowhere. I had to get us somewhere I had to get us to our destination right. But when we got there, the first thing I said to my wife, it's raining out like I don't know what out there, and it's a bad storm. I mean, I feel the wind shifting. But this thing ain't got one drop of water in it because it don't leak, and that's one thing I'm proud about and happy about. I heard some guys telling me that their RV leaking. They don't know where it's coming from. The leak coming from. We stayed at a campground, and the camp host was telling me, well, he got the same thing, Sunseeker, just like ours.
Yeah.
He said, mine's leaking. I cannot find out where that leak's coming
He
from.
had a newer one, actually.
Yeah, he did. Yep. He said, I cannot find out where that leak's coming from. And I asked him questions about do he think it's this or has he checked this or checked that? He was like, I did all that and I still don't know. I'm glad I don't do any of that. Don't leak or do nothing like that. We can just sit in here and chill and play cards. Don't cut the TV on. We had a little music on because it's all Bluetooth. And just sit here and play cards or play a game or something like that. We got this, what do they call it, virtuality games. Thanks to our son here. He got it for us,
Thank
and
you.
we enjoy playing
Oh
on
my
that.
goodness, that's so
We
much
enjoy
fun.
We got this game we played on there. It's a roller coaster game, where Jurassic roller coaster game, where you shooting at dinosaurs coming at you, but you're on a roller coaster doing this. And I'm like, I'm kind of afraid of the roller coaster thing, right? So I'm looking down and seeing like I'm going down this hill for real. And you know, the one thing where the bird picks you up and you flying across there, and I'm like, well, what the heck is holding me? You know?
And it's so
And you gotta
real.
shoot the dinosaurs while you going through that. I'm like, okay, it's
just
fun. It
Yeah,
is definitely
it's
fun, but it's a little scary at the time when I first got on it. I was like, how in the heck am I supposed to shoot these things and I'm up in the air, you know, on a roller coaster that I'm afraid to be on, you know?
Yeah, because most of the YouTubers, you know, that I watched, you know, van life or, you know, full-time RV living, nomadic, you know, they are by themselves, you know. So I was just looking at, you know, two different YouTubers yesterday, and they were saying how they were getting, you know, a little bored. One of them been doing it for 7 years, and she said, you know, she have times where she start feeling a little bored, and you know, and I was like,
She's more like you feeling lonely.
Oh, I said, okay, you know, I have my husband here with me.
Yes,
You know?
I mean, there's no dull moment with us. There ain't gonna be no loneliness, you know. And then we got our cat Nico running around here somewhere.
Goodness, if it wasn't
She's a handful,
for her,
though, you know.
I wouldn't have to do so much cleaning in
Wow.
here, y'all.
Yeah, and we just don't. I grab her and give her a bath, a little dry bath, brush her down real good, because that shedding, I don't like that, you know.
We got a new harness for her. It's actually a cat harness from one of Nate's co-workers.
Yes, that's a gift for my retirement. And I was like, wow, we was just training her on with the harness thing.
Yeah, but we have a little small dog harness. That's the one from. I got a video on that.
Yeah,
y'all.
we trained her on getting her used to that, but this cat harness is even better. She'll walk. She can keep that on all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna take her out for another walk, and I'll record and see
she
how she
probably
do
feel a little comfortable with it.
Yeah,
just like we thought when we first put her in here, because she don't like driving. I mean, when we had her in the car, she was like, you know, bugging out the whole time until we got her to the vet. You know, when we had to go and get her fixed and when she got her shots. But I can tell you one thing. I thought she was gonna bug out when she got in here. She did for a minute, but she got used to it. Now you probably saw the little photograph or video of her call herself telling me how to drive, navigating, sitting over my head while I'm driving, you know. But it's good though, because I'm glad she used to it like that. So she'll get used to that harness and just start walking with us like how we do, you know. Because I do want to go on walks, so you know, take her with us instead of leaving her in here. She can go with us and go walking too.
Right.
I don't want to leave her in here because she probably get into something that we don't know that she got into until we really pay attention to it. You know,
she probably be in a lot of stuff. I'm sure.
Yeah, she's sneaky. But yeah, this is what's up. You know, this is our home. We're gonna convert it. You know, it's already converted. We're just gonna add the last little bit of finishing touches to it.
Yeah, I have some ideas that I want to do. So I'm just trying to, you know, get some stuff, and you know, I might have to jump on this Temu thing because Temu have
a lot of great stuff on here.
A lot of
It's
stuff.
cheap too.
I want to see, you know, I want to see the quality and stuff. I actually ordered some LED lights from them.
Yes.
You know, so I want to put them in and see, because the lights that we have are not LED lights. I thought they was. So I'll let y'all know when I get them. I'll unbox them and Nate to put them up. I don't even know how to put them in.
I'll definitely put them in. Take the old ones out and put the new ones in.
Yeah, because we have a lot of lights in here.
Yes.
And you know, and the lights come off of the batteries. So
I tell you one thing though, when we first got this, wow,
y'all saw
like
that first video. That first video was dark.
Did you have any lights in it?
I didn't. Our batteries wasn't good. Our house batteries wasn't no good, so
they wouldn't hold a charge. So
I couldn't even turn the lights on. You know, and I did a video in the dark. And that's my first video, first episode, y'all. Watch it.
It was funny, but it wasn't funny because I didn't want to leave her. I'm on a job and she's here, and I'm like, nah, I got her
for me
on
you
a
know.
job, you know. And I was like, cause we couldn't cut the
Bringing me
generator on
coffee, yeah.
because of the neighborhood, and it was that time of the morning. You don't want to disturb the neighbors, you know. So I would go and heat it up on the job and just walk back down and give it to her, you know what I'm saying, the coffee. They got a coffee maker on the job. I'd go and get a coffee, you know. I mean, it was a struggle, you know, starting out. It was it was expected, you know.
Yes.
But, you know, like I said,
we
we
don't
ready to roll now.
We don't have a whole lot of money. I don't work, you know, so we working strictly off of Nate soon to be retirement, you know, so it's not gonna, you know, we don't have, you know, we ain't hit that Powerball yet.
Put it like this here. We I plan things, right? But I planned it the way how we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna survive off of it. See, my wife, when I say things, I say, don't worry about this, baby, I got it, you know. She won't believe it until she see it, and then every time she always see that, I stick to my word, you know, because I know what I have to do, you know what I'm saying. I ain't breaking no law, doing none of that stuff like that. I know that my money gonna talk for itself, you know what I'm saying. I know where it's at, and I know when to bring it out, you know. We
keeping things, we getting things together. We got plenty of food, you know. We have
stay going to the market. The freezer, you ain't get nothing else in there, you know what I'm saying. We got
a cooler that we keep in, you know,
my little stash of beers and waters. I gotta stay tight now, you hear me? That cooler is for that, so we won't overcrowd the refrigerator, so you know.
But we just got a really good watermelon, so
we're
about to
I would always think, you know, I'm a type of person that I'm old school. If I don't see no seeds, I ain't fooling with the watermelon, you know what I'm saying? But this is the seedless watermelon that my mother-in-law said that, oh no, they sweet, it's good though, you know. I said, I don't know, I'm a see, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I made a mistake and I ate that watermelon and sweet, and I made a mistake and went down to the rind even sweeter. I'm like, oh my goodness, what the heck kind of watermelon is here? Let me see how long it'll last in the refrigerator, because most stuff we've been buying with the bread, that bread mold fast as I don't know what. I'm like, what the heck what's going on with this bread here? I remember back in the days, you can put that bread in that bread box, that bread would be hard as a rock before it get moldy. You know what I mean? But now, see, that bread being moldy as I don't know what, and I'm wondering what the heck going on with it.
3 days, and you pull it out, you know, and it's all nice and soft, so we get ready to eat it, and then we get down to the bottom of the bag.
Like, that ain't have to be the bottom, it could be in the middle.
It's
molded that fast, so I'm like, what the heck's going on? See, and I don't like that, because I worked in the food industry for years, long time, you know what I'm saying? I started working in the food industry since, what, 83? And I'm still working in the food industry, because the plant I work for now is a food distributing plant, you know? We specialize in manufacturing horseradish. And then we do a lot of different other condiments, so I'm still in the food industry. And my thing is, the mold is, I don't understand where it's coming from with this stuff we buying out of the markets nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You go buy anything. I'm a Chips Ahoy fan. You know, the cookies. I'm gonna tell you something. They jacked me though. It ain't what it was before. You know, it's still good, but it do not taste the way they used to taste before.
I was gonna say you can't tell because
I still tear them up though. You know, that's my cookie, the Chips Ahoy. You know, I buy the little duplexes every now and then because, you know, I like them, but I love the Chips Ahoy, you know. So the best thing about the way how me and my wife live, we don't eat no beef or nothing like that. We don't eat no pork. We just eat chicken and turkey. We eat seafood, you know what I'm saying? But it's healthy, you know what I'm saying? It's not expensive for the chicken or the turkey, you know. And it's a little more healthier for you because the beef too long to digest, and then we're old and we ain't no young kittens around here. You know what I'm saying?
He's speaking for himself.
Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I ain't no young kitten or what have you. I mean, I'm old, you know what I mean? So I got to take care of my body. I mean, I'm already banged up, bad back, bad knees, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still living and walking. I'm healthy. I'm happy.
Yeah. I need to do better, y'all, because you know, while Nata's at work or, you know, while
you
he's
in here
sleeping, I
munching.
snacks. I have snacks, and pretty soon, I just told him this morning, pretty soon I'm gonna be too big to fit in that bathroom door. It's a slim door, you know. I mean, it's
nice size,
just enough room for me for us to get in there good.
Get a nice shower in, and
another 20 pounds or something, but I'm gonna be in trouble. So
hey,
I really we gonna start going back to Planet Fitness too.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. You're right about that. I tell you, we can do it more because once I retire, we have time enough to do it. Don't have to worry about not doing it at this certain time. Planet Fitness 24/7.
And then I guess we can also start buying a whole bunch of snacks.
Hey, well, we don't have to go that far, but I love snacks.
I snack. I really, and you know, I could get out and and walk and do stuff, but
just the littlest things,
certain areas and stuff that we in, I just. I don't want to do stuff by myself. I'd rather, wait and do it with my husband and stuff. So
yeah, we're going to have plenty of time to do that soon, though, together.
So I think that, pretty soon I might, just keep a track on here as far as, how my weight loss journey going to be going once we start moving. So.
My doctor told me, right, look, if you lose some weight, you'll be all right. You can handle your knees a little better because your knees is bad. And then your back is bad, so you need to lose a little weight. So I'm like, well, how much weight you think I should lose? She said, you need to get down to at least about 175. I said, look, that ain't losing no weight. You trying to kill me. Trying to turn me into a skeleton. Now, I ain't going to go that far. I'll tell you what, I come down to like 195 pounds. Is that good? She said, yeah, that's fine. Just try to lose the weight because you don't want to get diabetes. I said, okay, now you're trying to scare me, So, yeah, I came down to, I think I'm 196 now. So I did good. Jumping from what was that, 220?
You don't need to know how much I weigh. Ain't nobody need to know that. Ain't gotta know all that part, but I'm working. I'm gonna start working. I'm not working on it now. I'm gonna start working on it. Maybe if I could probably do that little watermelon diet. Where somebody just eat watermelon.
You ain't eating no now. I tell you what, though, if you can, that'll work.
I can, because that watermelon is good.
It is.
So.
I don't think it's going to last too long, either, because, we got, what, a little more than half of it left?
Yeah. It was
and we just got it yesterday, too, though, right?
It was a small one, too, though.
We'll see how long that lasts, because I'm going to definitely get some, too.
Yeah.
Which ain't going to be a bad thing. It's hot out there now. It actually looks like it's going to rain or something like that.
Yeah.
I can enjoy it. I'm a type of person that loves when it's storming and raining because I love to be outside sitting on the side watching it, but the only thing about it, you'll get wet. But here, I can sit here and watch it. You know what I mean?
You can hear it just beating down on the roof. It's so soothing.
Yeah.
It's so soothing.
Just sit there and watch that rain pouring down and the thunder and all that stuff. Yeah, I love that. And you have a lot of kids that like to go out there and play in the rain, kicking and splashing in water.
Yeah.
It's just what they do, you know what I mean? But like I said, I love the rain, though, when it rains like that. It seems like it's probably be doing it pretty soon, though, because it's looking at outside now. It look like it's probably getting ready to come down.
Yeah.
But it's hot, though,
Yeah, we have everything closed in, closed up right now. The door is closed. We have our
the
skylights closed up, and we just have our little fans on right now.
We'll probably cut the AC on later.
Yeah, we'll probably cut the AC on a little bit later and, just cool it off in here for a little while. And then later on tonight, it's been feeling pretty good at night, so we just...
sit here and watch a movie. We just got this... we switched the TV out that was in here. We put a little bigger TV in here. And we got a sound bar. I'm going to tell you something. It sounds like you in the movies being in here. And we used to love going to the movies, driving and go and see a movie at the theater. We can rent a movie in here and sit in here. And I'm telling you, with this booth right here, it seems and sounds like we're in the movies because we got all the junk you want to eat in there. You know what I mean? We want to make some burgers and dogs and all that stuff like that. We got it right there. Cookies, popcorn. And if any of you guys ever eat those corn puffs, the cheese, what are the cheese puffs? It tastes like popcorn without the kernels. I loved it. I let my wife, she like, I don't think I'm like that.
I was like,
I let her taste it one time, and I had 2 bags now. When I got off work, I had a half a bag in there, because she ate the rest of them like that. I said, I told you you're going to love it now. Well, did you save me some? Yeah, you got something over there. I looked at half a bag, and I started laughing. I'm like, it was cool, though. You know, I'm glad you like it, so I know what to get now and how much of it you get, you know.
That's the thing. I was like, you know, I've seen how people, they say, you know, if you don't want your spouse to eat your snacks and stuff, get stuff that they don't like, you know. Get the stuff that you like, get stuff they don't like. So I'm like, okay, he got them cheap.
Well, I can assure you one thing, don't let them taste it if you don't think they like it.
But I like them.
Yes, definitely do love them. But it's all good though, because that's part of us doing what we do, enjoying our lives together with each other. And if she like whatever I like, and we're gonna eat it together, you know. I'm not stingy. We're gonna share that.
All right, guys. So we done talked about everything under the weather.
This is what we needed to do. We wanted to do, right?
Everything under the sun.
Yeah. This is what we needed to do. Was just come on there and share our lives together with you guys. You know, and like I said, this is a new channel now, so it's a channel with me and her on it. You know.
Now, the name may still be under. It's just name. Alita, because I made a mistake when I was initially changing it, and I changed the name before I said I was changing the name, so I changed it back, and I didn't realize you only get a chance to change it twice in 14 days, and I did that a little while ago, so probably, you know, within a week or so, you'll be seeing the new channel name, Riding with Nanda.
And so, on that note, we're out.
We are out.
And you all are riding with Nanda.
All right.
See you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.